day 25.
Day 25.
12th of September, 2019.
Yep. So we've just left Ventas de Naron and we're heading for Melide. Melide. It's a relatively easy day. We've got 26 kilometres. A little bit up and down, but nothing too severe. The weather's starting to warm up again. We had yet another good albergue meal last night. Had a good night's sleep, and we're feeling really, really good.
Yeah.
So we're under 80 kilometres now from Santiago de Compostela. So we're on the homeward stretch. We hope to be in Santiago by Saturday.
Yes.
So another couple of days.
Yeah.
And the way things are going, touch wood,
We'll get there.
we'll get there. So let's start day 25.
Yes.
Off we go.
We go.
Sweet. And into the mist the pilgrims go. So in front of us we have an American. Well, in front of us we have an Australian and then an American, and further up ahead two girls and a guy from Uruguay. And they all stayed in the same albergue as us last night.
I think we did this again and get a hat with a hood.
Say that again?
I think if we did this again, I'd get a hat with a hood.
So I did hear the fact.
Yes, you
if
said
we
that.
did this again.
Yes. Oh, well, we did something like this again.
Oh dear. Looks like we're going off-road and downhill. And rough terrain. Take it easy. So what were you saying?
I was saying, the sun's out and the mist has dissipated. We are getting close to our breakfast stop, which is great because after about 10 kilometres your tea starts wearing off. I'm hungry again. Fading away to shadows.
Yeah, it was another misty morning this morning. Just having a chat to a young guy. Woo!
Good save.
Young guy called Ross from Auckland.
New Zealand.
Yeah, and like a lot of people on the Camino, they're sort of making up as they go along, and he wasn't quite decided yet how many days it was going to take him to get to Santiago and whether he was going to go on to Finisterre. So there's a lot of people like that where they're just taking it each day at a time, which is good.
Yeah. Good to have the luxury of time.
Yeah. So we'll start looking for somewhere for breakfast now.
Yes.
And it's starting to look a little promising because this building is starting to crop up all around it. So fingers crossed breakfast isn't that far away. So Denise stopped for breakfast.
Yeah.
And she purchased one of these, what do they call those?
Don't know.
They're a headband type thing. They're very, very popular on the Camino. A lot of the Americans
and it's Eagles colours.
And it's West Coast Eagles, which is our local Aussie rules site. So you look like part of the Camino now.
After all these days, finally.
Well, be more like the Camino and start walking.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
When we first came to Spain about 17 or 18 years ago, we came across these structures in the little country towns. They were generally built just away from the main living house. And what did we think they were?
We thought this is where they put all the bodies over the years for all their descendants.
Yeah, we thought it was some kind of tomb setup. And we picked a young school teacher who was hitchhiking near one of the mountains we were at, and he managed to explain to us that they're actually for grain to stop the mice. And
so disappointing.
It was a little disappointing, but still, there you go, you learn something new every day. You right?
Yep, down she goes.
Hazard of the Camino. Tractors. Big tractors in little streets.
Costa Rica, pero es mudo, no habla. ¿Por qué es mudo, señora? Porque no quiere gastar dinero, es mudo. Si no hubiese contestado. No, señora, porque yo vivo enfrente, en la isla de San Andrés, y yo conozco a la gente que es de pura vida, ¿entiendes? Que toma cerveza Águila, que disfruta la vida, pero este señor va como triste.
Melide.
So we've made it to Melide. We've just come into a restaurant. We're going to order some of the pulpo, the octopus. We've been given a very unusual glass
Vessel for wine.
Yeah, that they tell us is the local thing. Maybe they're just having a joke on us, but it should go along. It's been a good day today. It's been quite warm. We've started to realise that we're coming to the end of our Camino, which is a sad thing. But
Good thing, a sad thing.
So we'll wait for our meal to arrive and just take it from there.
Yep.
We've had it checked into our albergue. Melide is quite a large sort of place. It's more a city than a small town. So the albergue is a little bit different than what we're used to, but still we managed to get a shower, we've got a bed, so we'll settle in there tonight.
Hola.
Hola, gracias. So my pulpo's just arrived, my octopus.
Show them.
So Denise's salad has arrived. And
Looks great. Looks great.
so I've got my pork bone, my tortilla, and my wine. Just about set.
Oh, paprika. Jim enjoying his octopus. What do they call it? Pawpaw. With paprika. Is it good?
It's nice. Knowing that Santiago is now so close, and we could quite possibly only have a day and a half left on the Camino, leaves us feeling a little sad. But we will embrace whatever time we have left on the Camino. Please like and subscribe. Buen Camino, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.